Yes, so bring home Sprite so I can take shots of that too with tequila, because that's a good idea.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of...
Oh, I was gonna go to the shop first.
Light it for Gilbert's sake.
Shop lady, give me some wares.
Are you looking for something in particular?
You got nothing I need. 1,000 tables.
Go
Literally
with
nothing I need. Leaving. I'm gonna talk to this person.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence
I bet it's totally
comes
not
with
going to be.
age and experience. Believe you me.
Sure, it's just said, what the fuck you want? The fuck
Anything
you want,
I can
dude?
help you with, travelers?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Sounds like we're
Thank
going to
you.
the smithy.
You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Light it for Gilbert's sake.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal. How many times?
You.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families.
Oh.
Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Okay. Verda.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Further knows.
Verda.
Sweet incense. What wax candle?
This is the bath? It looks like a fountain.
Excuse me. Are you Further?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Sussy, sussy.
Silver platter. Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
Sussy, sussy.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Dude, I completely forgot how his voice sounds like. And now I hear it and I'm like, damn, why is he so... Dude, the voice actor for Clive is really good, honestly. And he, I don't, if I'm not mistaken, he actually hasn't been in many things.
Go, Torgal! Now, Torgal! Get him! Go, Torgal!
Literally, it's like a deep gruff and kind of breathy. Yeah,
Over here!
I think that's a perfect way to describe it.
Go, Torgal! This one! Go, Torgal!
Uncle's holding his own back there. Two daddies and one girl is the main character, and then an Ebe and some fucking K-pop star, right? That's what Christian said. Joshua's a K-pop star.
Go, Torgal!
You got two daddies, a girl, and a K-pop star. Clive is not K-pop. Have you seen K-pop, Casey?
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Calling them into the rock and
Joshua's
collect the
fucking
bounty?
kids bop. Fuck
That
you,
isn't my
right?
decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Polyphia? Why do I feel like I've heard of
To
Polyphia?
the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
The Lock of Leisure. The Lock of Leisure. Joshua, the fucking kids bop star. Okay, Casey, I'll see you when you get home.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste. The most fragrant herbs and
Finest fabric.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him.
Good point.
Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
We'll see. We'll see. Damn, Clive, don't look at me like that. Like, ooh, sheesh.
Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
Why are you looking like Aladdin, though, dude? He's like got the perfect skin and
No one wasted
everything.
time. I need passage through the south gate.
It's the eyebrows. It's the perfect skin. Even the hair to a degree.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have.
Literally just Aladdin. Even
And so
even the
for
best.
You, I too have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Sounds like a dick.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
He was literally turned around twiddling his thumbs.
What do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart.
Don't look at me that way.
Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
I don't swing that
Fine.
way. I'm so puppy coated
So
I
what do you
can't.
want?
Oh, Clive.
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
True.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them.
You'd call Sid an
damn you.
old man.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
Bruh.
My apologies.
Byron, I'm
A word of
sorry. I love
advice
you, but
in
you gotta be quiet.
recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive.
Oh, Byron.
I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought
Byron,
we
you
were the
can't.
only ones causing
Byron
trouble in
literally
Dalamir.
cannot be left alone. He will find something to fuck up, and we'll have to save him. Trying to find how old Sid is. Like setting a toddler loose in an antique store. Fuck, you didn't gotta do Byron that dirty. I mean, I agree with you, but like, the only thing I could find is a fan theory saying that with how everything else lines up, Sid if he was still alive right now would be in his late 50s. Which makes sense because his daughter, let's see. His daughter is probably around Joshua's age, meaning she'd be in her late 20s. She's in her late 20s. That means Sid theoretically, unless he had her like super young, would be like 47 to 50, and 5 years after that, so yeah, he'd be like 55 if he was still alive, assuming he had her at like a young age. No, 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 impossible. No way adopted. You see them? Nah, 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 nah,
Do
impossible.
you have a moment?
Sid fucks.
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way.
Sid
Is there a reason
fucks.
for that?
Well,
Yeah, if he
we're
was
a
alive
stone's
right
throw
now,
from
he'd
Drake's
probably be like
fang
around
for one.
55.
The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
I would argue, yeah, Sid, if he was alive right now, would probably be around anywhere between 52 to 58. Around that range. He'd definitely be in his 50s, but something in his 50s.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with
Well, if he was in his
crystals of late?
30s, he'd be around the same age
You've heard
Clive
them.
was then.
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves.
Because
Filthy
Clive is in his
crystals
30s.
that were meant to fill our cups and
He would have
line our
only been like
stones.
5 years older than
Us
Clive.
common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons.
Because you have to
It
remember,
isn't as if we can buy them on the black market.
he found Benedicta and did all that stuff with Benedicta while Clive was still young. And Benedicta was older than Clive. Because she kept calling him young and everything like that. So if Benedicta's older than Clive, and Sid's older than Benedicta, so he has to be at least in his late 40s to potentially 50 by the time Clive and him meet.
Either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Which is just adding to the argument. Sid looked fucking great for his age.
A deposit? For what?
He was a 50-year-old guy looking like he's 30.
To a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave.
Which makes him
What can I
even
do for
more
you, soldier?
daddy material.
Need that sword polishing.
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the
I
rock.
don't
and the women
polish
of the
other
rock
people's
only.
swords.
You have an
Wink.
agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be
Wink.
stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. They'll
Hey,
probably
now-
be back at the inn by now.
I say, where's
What was
Uncle
all that
Byron?
crashing and banging about before? Some out of
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture.
I didn't do it.
What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
The fucking stink eye, dude. Is he eating or something?
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush.
Right, where the fuck are you, my guy? Oh, there he is.
Huh?
Hmm.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One
He's throwing
of
his
the
money
many
around again.
treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement. But not
The
here.
black pearl. The boat.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Captain by the one and only Jack Sparrow. Confirmed Jack Sparrow's in this game. Meaning, if Jack Sparrow's in this game, it means canonically that this game is in Kingdom Hearts because Jack Sparrow and Pirates of the Caribbean are in Kingdom Hearts, meaning that this is going to be the next Kingdom Hearts game. Confirmed Final Fantasy 16 is going to be in Kingdom Hearts 4. Just broke it wide open.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to
There's
Cooper's men?
Final Fantasy 16 characters will be in
My
Kingdom Hearts
boy.
4. Yep,
One
yep.
cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd asked for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so.
Yeah, only
small
$500,000
price to pay
or
for
so.
admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
Makes sense.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
Oh, Byron, he's literally doing this out of pettiness.
I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Yeah.
Of course.
Ashes, do you remember watching the trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4, or have you seen it? It came out like 2 years ago at this point. I remember watching it and it was like, damn, this looks wild. I should probably play the rest of them because I've only played 3 of them. I have like 6. If I ever actually watched it, but I remember losing my mind when it closed. Yeah, they announced. Yeah, because it was like literally the entire trailer is just like, it's like the original soundtrack, and it was like Sora sleeping on a couch, and then him waking up in the real world, and then fighting Heartless in like Tokyo, and it looked fucking gorgeous. I would argue that it looked better. It looked better than this game does right now in that trailer. The game looked really pretty. Confirmed. Clive is in Kingdom Hearts 4. No, confirmed. Uncle Byron is in Kingdom Hearts 4. He had the Black Pearl. Yep. It's canonical. It's in the lore.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
God damn.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord.
Oh,
but
great.
we have ships and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Oh, wrong too.
Royalists, eh?
Seeing the royalists genuinely caught me off guard
brings
for some
you
reason, and
here?
I choked in my water.
Why? To collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits.
Honestly.
And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end
Honestly,
up next.
I like your synopsis for Kingdom Hearts 4. I dig it. I think it should be a world. I agree.
They're in cahoots.
They're in cahoots. Fuck this.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
How could you ever betray us?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them.
We're here to fuck you up. Oh, look. Oh, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to. Guess I'm just gonna have to do that. Where's the next? I guess I'm gonna have to do this too. Oh no! More enemies.
Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh, you just full healed him? Oh, you're dead. You're dead. Get the fuck over here. I had him down to a sliver of health and he full healed him, dude. I need to stop thinking about Final Fantasy 16 Kingdom Hearts World. I'm getting too many ideas. Oh no. Dude, but like, those are the best kind of ideas. Okay, who's curing? Who's doing it? None of you guys. It's that one. It won't auto-target to him. There we go. No fucking cure for you, buddy. And now you're all gonna get it. Get fucking obliterated. Let's go, Torgal.
To me, flames. Go.
Last boy.
All yours, Torgal.
Get him, Torgal. I want to Judgment Bolt him so bad, but I don't want to waste it.
Get him.
More enemies. I'm glad I didn't waste it. Ramu! Come on, everyone, get over here. Not the chocobos! I'm gonna have to fry these chicken, dude. I'm gonna have to fry the chicken. Ah! Not the chicken! He should be eating good. Oh, I mean, you're right, you're right. Got that the chocobo stew they were talking about. Just got shot them with the judgment bolt. Yeah.
Well,
like I said, I was gonna
that wasn't
fry
too
the
bad.
chicken.
How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice.
Oh, you
Don't
dramatic
you?
fuck.
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town.
Oh, goodness.
Waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
This guy. I mean, at least we're in his good graces now, so we can actually get to Drake's Fang. Uncle Byron, we get it. You're a theater kid. He is a theater kid. He's the best kind of theater kid, though.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Sid.
Clive.
Fuck.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse.
Wow, dude.
Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must
He's
do the
laughed
same.
at Clive's name.
Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades.
Dude.
Those left behind have been encouraged
Get your
to
Aladdin
look
looking
the other
ass out of
way
here.
should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Ooh.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield. Thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Greybeard.
Here, wear this.
That way people know I'm with you. Yep.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
I'll swing that way. Look like the baby owl. The owls in this game are so gorgeous. They're big blue eyes. Okay, those aren't blue. Those are white. But, they were blue a second ago. Until, he possessed it. Itty bitty boo.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
I would die for the Stoluses. Yeah, dude. I would too. They remind me of Casey's favorite movie. Right, Casey? Owls?
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
They have owls, messenger owls. Like, it reminds me of
Not at all.
Casey's favorite movie.
It was my pleasure.
No messengers, they're
Come on, Uncle.
But you're saying the Legends of Gahul? You're saying that's Legends of the Guardians. That's you're saying that's not your favorite movie?
One of my
Is The Hobbit? What Casey? What's your favorite movie? Which is funny. It's your favorite movie. I've only ever seen you watch it once. How many times have you watched The Hobbit in the past week? 6 times?
No, many times I watched with us.
In the past 5 years? Once.
Watched it. Counted.
I've never even forged a butter knife before.
Cool. But when was the last time you watched Wizards of the Oz?
Having fun at my expense.
In the past 5 years.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Nope.
Sorry.
I'm Sid.
My mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luba's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type.
Maybe not. Maybe you should give up.
Buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware.
Well, try
He wants
harder.
me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
Fine, I guess I'll
Give you a
help.
hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before.
Bruh.
And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right.
Yeah, what have you been making? You literally work in a weapons shop.
Who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Prioritize quest. Carving out a niche. My God, dude. You work in a weapon shop and you've never made any kind of knife in any way, shape, or form.
Turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
It would make a fine gift.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Plates and pots! Bowls and...
The other quest. Oh, it's right here.
Everything I've worked for, all those years of toil, every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these
It's
baths
not
in
even a
more ways
bath,
than one.
dude.
I beg of you.
It's literally
Built a
like
dozen
a
of
fountain
terraces.
you see outside of
Tell
a
me what you
restaurant.
find there.
Look at that. It's not a bath. It's like a fountain, dude.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
I really hope that's just the entrance fountain, because if it's if that is one of the baths, dude. Are they in here? I want to see the baths. Yeah, there's no proof you make baths unless I see one. And guess what? I ain't seeing any. I'm not seeing any baths anywhere. And there are people outside eating, which makes me think this is a restaurant, not a bathhouse.
Hanging lanterns, keep... Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Where are the baths? Yeah. There's no fucking proof. Therefore, he's a fucking phony. Big fat phony. Oh, a bath. I found one. Yep, there we go. Those are his high esteemed baths that he was talking about. Yes, yes. That's what they look like. Of the highest of qualities. The hay bath. Hey, like a chest. Goblin coin. Hey, bath. Roll around in there like a little chinchilla and you're good as new. Fuck you, right? Where am I going? We're looking for number 2. We're looking for speak with townspeople. It won't let me talk to any townspeople though. What townspeople do I need to talk to?
It's all the fault of this blasted war. The moment they find a
What townspeople do I talk to?
Plates and pots, bowls and...
There's one, okay.
Needed to a silken softness.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it?
The
and
flesher,
foremost,
dude.
it's gotta
Not a
hold an
butcher.
edge.
No, 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 no. This is
Most
the
knives will make it through
flesher.
fat, no
They
problem,
rend
but
flesh.
sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Okay.
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the breadth of the twins and beyond.
My carpets have pride of
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Where is...
Men of the Rock
You
are
two
passing
can
off
live-
I'm really trying hard to find these people, but... Oh, okay. Yeah. It's like, who am I supposed to talk to? Flesher band name called it. Confirmed. Confirmed. It's Joshua's band name. Flesher.
Sweet incense. Wax candle.
Well,
There's the other
we
one.
can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
It's certainly a mustache. Yeah, the guy's mentioned the mustache.
Fresh bread.
It's
warm from
certainly
the
a look.
Yes.
Is it a
The
good look?
finest
Well,
fabrics, fresh from the-
he wears it.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
God, all the way up there. Okay. We're gonna do this one first because it's so far away up north. Having that man's whole, yeah, literally doing the entire job. I thought we just had to talk to some people, you know, figure this out with him. No, we have to go and fucking go everywhere for this guy. Literally doing his job. Worst smith ever. Can't even make a knife because he doesn't know how, and he's an apprentice smith there, dude. He works in a weapon shop.
Thanks, girl. Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Well, get better.
To ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor
I'm literally doing your job. That's what I'm getting at.
Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose.
Is limestone a metal?
Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive,
yeah, you should have been doing this the entire time.
All that you've done for me, but
the limestone. Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly.
Oh, dear darling Jon Snow.
So, do you crush
back to the forge. Continue doing his job. Come on.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh my god, look, it's a wild chicken. Bah. I was Final Fantasy's Jon Snow. It's true though. It's really true.
I can walk from here.
Okay. We're back at the forge. That's Lubor. I have to gather 3 limestone. Okay, it's in the direction we're going. Okay. I genuinely wasn't looking.
It would be.
Let's kick the hell out of that bird for no reason. No, I had a reason. It's Ambrosia showing her superiority to other birds. That's why I also beat the shit out of that Helldiver too.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your
Bird superiority.
We'll be able to get
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Where's the girl? Oh, Jill's not with us. She's taking a break.
I'm not too
because
late.
she is not doing too well.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Wow, Casey.
And there's
Don't say that about Jill.
My man on the inside of the Fang
Also
has
talking shit
failed
about
to
Syria
report for
again.
several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest.
I got you. Mines.
I've lost one Sid
Casey,
already.
Ciri deserved to die in The
If I
Witcher.
lose another, people will start to think me careless.
It's canonical. She deserved to die. This is what you get for Jill slandering.
It does anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Ciri's also a dumb name. She looks dumb. Her eye makeup's back in early from the early 2000s.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Come at me, Casey. What I fucking thought. Ignoring the comments.
One rock looks a lot like another.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
Back to the fucking blacksmith area.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Sweet incense. What's wax candle?
Just look at the details.
Plates and pots!
Plates and pots.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Yes, they're quite sought after.
Okay, is this
Wasn't
it?
sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
3 sprig limes.
You are one of the good ones, you know that.
What are you trying to say, dude?
Merchant both. She's got quite a gift for teaching that one.
I would like to taste the fresh red one from the oven, right out of the oven, right in my hands.
Weapon we were hoping for. That'll do, I reckon.
It looks like
A
shit.
knife forged from the very rocks of Dalimil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
Looks like shit.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue.
You made it. You even put in
Just as well.
microaggressions.
I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalimil?
Looks like shit. It's like made out of a fucking arrowhead, dude.
But what do you
You used
think?
metal.
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it
It's
won't
dull
last
as
long
sin.
with
Look at those
hard
sides.
use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted.
1 out of 10 apprentice.
one that
Okay,
still
Casey,
leaves
I
you
could agree
short
with
of the
that.
mark.
And I
That
was
was
so
shit
certain I
apprentice.
had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Nothing, because you'd never make it because it looks like
took you
shit.
Even a fraction of the time it took me. I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? Hmm?
Oh my god, dude.
The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not
That's
wealthy
true, Casey.
lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava. Know your customers.
Hey, you dummy.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer.
God.
Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will.
Oh my god, my own anvil.
Thank you.
Make a girl man cry.
I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge.
I watched Curve that grade in front of my eyes. Yeah,
Tough
dude.
as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
When you grade on a curve
like
and there's only
congratulations
3
are in order.
people, then 2 of them get
couldn't
low
have done it
grades and one
without
gets a
you.
high grade, so everyone
much for the
everyone
Forge Master's
passes.
riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
Yeah.
You've passed your
You
test.
wasted my fucking
That's
time.
all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever
I don't
seen.
need a carving knife. Casey, stop talking shit or I'll start talking shit about The Witcher again. Don't do it, Casey. I'll start talking shit about The Witcher again.
The finest fabrics, fresh from
The juiciest meat from Green's.
Finally, we'll be able to get what's owed.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Go, go, go. Investigate the thing. I have to go around, don't I? I have to go all the way around. All the way around we go. Like when Clive talks, he has his eyebrows move and his eyebrows whiten and squint depending on what he's saying, but the guys just move their lower face. And that's it. That's how I feel about all the Baldur's Gate 3 characters. Casey, Witcher 3's garbage. Hi. Witcher 3's garbage and it's a bug-ridden game and you should stop complaining or I'm gonna keep talking shit about The Witcher.
By the flames.
Also, I also said that
explains
Ciri's
the
a
heat.
terrible character and deserved to die. Look at all these bombs.
Over here! Get him! Now, Torgal! Attack!
Byron, are you okay over there? Oh, my health got extremely low for a second because I was not looking at it. I just realized these things are called bath bombs. Going from watching this game to seeing clips from BG, like I'm where's the emotion? Where's the soul? Where's the emotion? Where's the soul?
Go, Torgal! Attack!
Oh, it's gonna blow! Oh, it's a big bomb.
Over here! Get him! Attack! Sick him!
Old Faithful. Old Faithful about to get fucking some of this. Judgment bolts.
Go, Torgal!
Oh, it has a little crown. I didn't notice that. Old Faithful's got a little crown on it.
Over here!
You over here, you?
You shouldn't have. Go, Torgal! Waken! Get him! This one.
Ow.
Now, Torgal!
Yeah, get fucked, old baseball.